This video is designed to introduce you to the techniques that you will need to repair your motorcycle fairing with a plastic welder. Modern motorcycle fairings are made out of ABS plastic. Now, if you've ever tried to buy a new piece from a manufacturer for your fairing, you'd think they were made out of platinum. ABS plastic is very repairable. It's worth the effort to do this. The tools that you're going to need to do this are obviously a plastic welder. Now, plastic welders use hot air, so it needs an air source. I have a compressor that's off camera. You're going to need a compressor to go with that. You're going to need the proper welding rod. We're doing ABS plastic, so you have to have an ABS plastic welding rod. You're going to need a rotary tool of some sort with a ball or pear-shaped rasp bit. Alright, to get started, you can see that this piece of ABS has got a pretty good crack in it here. I try to do all my repairs on the back side of the fairing so that when it's on the motorcycle, the repair is hidden. That minimizes the amount of cosmetic work you've got to do to finish the project. Now, since you're working on the back side, it's probably going to have oil on it. I take and use a degreaser like Simple Green, scrub the back of this to get it cleaned up. As within metal welding, your surface prep is so important to getting a good weld. Alright, press the two pieces back together so they're flush again. Now take your rotary tool. I happen to have a ball rasp bit on this one. And what you're going to do is basically trace the crack with the rotary tool and open up a groove right along the crack. That's going to give us more surface area for the weld to adhere to. Okay, when you're done grooving the back of this, we're going to blow this off, clean it out a little bit. But this groove will allow us to lay welding rod right along right along the groove, and will give a good strong weld, and this repair should be as strong as it was when it was new. Okay, plastic welders operate on very low air pressure. I mean, you're working with air pressures of 5 to 7 psi. So you don't want to crank the thing way up, you'll damage your welding unit. Now, as you weld, you're going to feed welding rod along as they melt together. Alright, now I've seen people that do what I call the dab method, where they're doing it like this. I prefer to put my welding rod down and bend it. That way, as it melts, it automatically feeds itself into the groove. So here we go, let's give this a shot. First we're going to start heating our base material. And this thing's a little light here, it's trying to move around on me. You can see as it melts, it just starts feeding into the groove that we'd carved in here. It's this easy. You just keep the heat on it. You don't want to get too hot. You don't want this thing just to turn to a puddle on you. We're almost maybe a little bit warm here. We could probably back off the heat a little bit. But you can see there's no flame involved. It's just hot air. But by arcing the welding rod, it's keeping enough pressure on it that it just automatically feeds it in as it gets as it melts. And there you go. That's all there is to it.